Hey YouTubers, welcome to another episode of Tone Blast Tuesdays. My name is Denitha and today is going to be a little bit different. This week is actually my rest week where I let my body just recuperate and I just stretch a lot and let my muscles relax. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the questions I've gotten from some of you viewers. Thank you so much for watching. And also just stress the importance of actually taking a break from working out. So I'll be back with my notes and I'll see you in a little bit. Hey YouTubers! Hey YouTubers! Hey YouTubers! So I'm going to try to make this video really quick. Again, I wanted to address some of the questions that I've gotten from people. I've gotten a lot of the same questions from several people in personal messages. So, I answer them, but other people may have the same question and may want to know the answer. So I just wanted to make a video and kind of address the questions that I've been getting. And this was the perfect week to do it because, like I mentioned, this is my week to relax and let my muscles recuperate. And I wanted to talk about that first. I've been working out pretty hardcore the last 4 or 5 months. And when I say that, I mean I've been working out 6 or 7 times a week and really hitting it hardcore on the cardio, doing the exercises that I show on the videos, the Tone Blast Tuesday episodes. And it's important to let your body relax and revive itself and let your muscles recuperate. Usually I do a week like this every 3 months, maybe actually either every 2 or 3 months depending on what I have going on. And this time I extended that time because I wanted to get back into discipline. There were other things going on that I wanted to make sure I was in really, really good shape for. So to talk about this week, just like how important it is to make sure you cool down and stretch at the end of a workout, it's especially important to let your body relax. You can tear and injure something if you hit the cardio really hard and you don't let your body relax. So during these types of weeks, usually I'll do, a dance class like Zumba to get my heart rate up. I'll do that maybe a couple of times a week, but my main focus is really just stretching. And sometimes I'll do the jump rope for like 3 or 4 minutes in the morning, and that'll be it. That's the extent of my cardio. That's the extent of my toning. That's it. I probably stretch twice a day, about 10 minutes in the morning and then 10 minutes before I go to bed. And that's it. I'm not focused on working up a sweat or anything like that. So now on to the questions. I've been getting a lot of questions about my diet. And unfortunately, I'm probably not the best example for this. Like I said, I'm not a licensed personal trainer. I don't study nutrition or anything, but I do some research on the subject because it is something that's interesting to me. And I do want to stay healthy and live an active lifestyle. So I do take precautions as to what I put in my mouth and all that stuff. But I do enjoy my sweets. I do enjoy, my burgers and fries and pizza. And I think from what I've read and from my own experiences, moderation is the key. I know that's not helpful, or it may not be helpful really to you, but moderation is definitely the key. I love chocolate. I know that's my downfall, and it would be pointless for me to completely just cut it out of my life because I will turn around and binge on it one day and then feel absolutely horrible about it, and it wouldn't be, I would completely wipe out, those weeks that I had spent cutting it out. So what I like to do is kind of pick a day where I just treat myself. It's usually just one treat, uh, whether it's a chocolate mousse pie or I love margaritas, so I'll get a strawberry mango margarita and treat myself to it. I pick one day, and it doesn't have to be the same day every week. If you're someone that likes to stay on schedule, maybe Thursdays is your day, right before Friday, and that leads to the weekend. Or, if you're not that scheduled of a person like me, I like to plan things out, but I don't need to have a pretty set schedule. Just pick a day, say, okay, Tuesday sounds good this week, or Saturday next week sounds good. To pick a day where you just have fun, you let your hair down, and maybe you don't work out that day and you just kind of have an ice cream cone, whatever. I definitely think moderation is important, and to not completely cut out those things that you enjoy. Of course, watch how much you eat. You don't want to have fried foods, 4 or 5 times out of the week. But if you like, your fried chicken, go ahead and have it Wednesday night or whenever, But definitely make sure you balance that with some salad and your vegetables and fruits and all of that jazz. So hopefully that helps. And on to the next question. How often do I work out? Like I said, this last 4 or 5 months was pretty intense, 6 to 7 times a week. That's definitely not something you have to do. I wouldn't say that that's the norm for people. I would suggest 3 to 4 times a week. It really depends on your schedule. Even if you can't get in a full 30-minute cardio exercise, 5 minutes in the morning of jump rope, or what I like to do a lot is actually, instead of taking the elevator, run up the flight of stairs. Definitely if you're in a public place, running up the stairs, or if you're wearing heels, may not be appropriate. But, if you're in your house or if you live in an apartment complex, just take a couple minutes and run up and down the flight of stairs. That'll get your heart rate up. And it's a little bit of cardio. It's not 30 minutes worth, but it is something. So that's my take on how often to work out. Really, the more often you can do it, the better. But we all live busy lives, and we shouldn't get down about, if you can't fit it in sometimes. Definitely try to make the point of doing it. Oh, one thing that does work for me, I like to do the jump rope. That's something I enjoy. And if you do enjoy doing that, if you watch a 30-minute sitcom during the week, maybe pick that time to do jump rope. You can do it while the show is on in your living room. You can do it during commercials and then take a break while the show is on. That's a really good way to actually incorporate some cardio moves, and also doing the tone blast exercises that I've shown in previous videos during that time. Hopefully this video helped. It's kind of long. I thought it would be shorter. I apologize, but thanks for watching, and tune in next week for another exercise.